Hey everybody, Coach Elliott here, getting excited for some middle school PE, which is 6th through 8th grade. On this pad that I have written down a couple of things that we're going to focus on this year. So for starters, we're going to go over our rules for PE. Rule number 1, the most important rule: always wear proper tennis shoes and footwear. I understand that some days we'll have picture day and girls will wear the nice shoes and boys may want to wear boots one day, but keep in mind in PE you've got to have some tennis shoes, okay? Next, reverting back to shoes, clothing. Always remember to wear comfortable clothes throughout the day, okay? When you come to PE, you don't want to be in here sweating and just not feeling great with what you're wearing. Remember to wear comfortable clothes, okay? Another important rule is the spot. So elementary kids, this is more for them, but for middle school we're going to do this also. Last year you came in, you got to sit in the bleachers. I didn't really like how that worked. So this year I'm going to give you a specific spot on the floor. That will be your spot for the entire year. You will do warm-ups in that spot and you will wait until instructions to move from that spot, okay? Next thing on my list is grading. So for PE, all grades, they get a participation grade. To get that grade, all you have to do is walk in, go to your spot, do your warm-ups, and participate in the game or activity we play that day. If you refuse to do that, you will get a 0 for the day. No way around it. If I give a 0 for participation, it's purely because you came in and didn't want to do anything. Next thing, I also do Google Classroom assignments for 6th through 8th grade. Last year, the students who were here last year, they'll remember ones that we did. So for 6th and 7th grade, you'll have a PowerPoint. You may have a paper. And it seems like there's some quizzes that we do for different types of games. 8th grade, you'll have the quizzes, you'll have the PowerPoint, and then you'll also have the video project, which I will tell you more about that when it gets here. So the next thing on my list is an update for COVID. So, with the virus going around right now, the government has mandated that we wear masks. So I understand that when you come to PE, it may not be the greatest time to wear masks whenever you're doing exercises and activity. So, the rules for PE, mask related. You will wear the mask all the way from your classroom to this gym. Once you get to the gym, keep it on till you get to your spot. The spots are going to be spaced out 6 feet apart. Once you are on that spot, I will allow you to take the mask off for exercises, okay? Once we are done with exercises, depending on the activity that we are doing, you will either have to keep it on or take it off. It just depends. I'm going to try to do socially distancing games, which means you probably won't have to wear it during activity time. Another important thing. In between classes, I have a backpack that is full of disinfectant. I will be spraying down the equipment, the gym floor, and the bleachers in between every class period. So everything will be clean whenever you get here. I promise you that. Lastly, for COVID, I have some hand sanitizer stations put up around the gym. You can get some whenever you come into the gym, but you are definitely going to get some whenever you leave, okay? New this year. So over the summer, I have focused on bringing technology into our PE classes. Last year, I received a grant from Walmart, and I went and purchased little, I call them smartwatches, but it's very similar to a Fitbit. And we're going to use this to see how exercise can affect the body in positive ways. Whenever we do use the watches, this will be the only time of the year where I want your kids to bring a phone or an iPad. Other than that, really don't want a cell phone in my PE class. That's another rule I should have added. Cell phones, I have a, I don't know what you call it. You store shoes in it on the side of the door. It's in my office. When the kids walk in, if they have a cell phone that they want to put in my office so no one will steal it, they are fully welcome to do that, okay? Put it in, I'll close my door, they can get it whenever we leave. If I find a cell phone out in class, I have been instructed by Mr. Lee to take it to the office, okay? I'm trying to think if there's any other rules that I missed. Also with the COVID update, throughout the school, water fountains have been closed down. Can't use a water fountain right now. Because of this, I'm going to allow your child to bring a water bottle with them. The only thing about that, if they're going to bring it, I do not want to see it thrown across my gym. They must keep it beside them when they come to their spot, and they can use it throughout the class whenever they need it, but it's not something to play with, okay? So in closing, I just want to say I'm glad to see everyone back here, and I'm looking forward to a great year.